hello, YouTubers. How are you today? It is Philosophical Wednesday here in New York City. New York City. Yeah. I am on my way to California to meet my sister, who is with her children. My youngest niece lives out there, and she drove our car, because it's bigger, with all of the rest of my niece's possessions in it, from Florida to California with her oldest daughter. And I am meeting them out there, and then Linda and I are going to have a sister trip back for our birthday. We do this every 5 years, although we missed, it turns out 2 years ago, we missed 2 years ago, and my doctor informs me that I'm older than I thought I was. This year's, I'm a little tired. Today's philosophical point is take adventures when you can. Remember faith over fear. The acronym for fear is false evidence appearing real, or my favorite, forgetting everything's all right. Okay? Everything is all right. My favorite quote comes from the movie The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, where Judi Dench's character is in a tizzy, and the little guy who owns a hotel says, well, it is not the end. If it is not all right, it is not the end. It will be all right in the end. And if it is not all right, it is not the end. And that's the reality. So, I don't know how many of you know this, but I walk with a cane, and when I travel with a wheelchair, because I get exhausted pretty quickly. So, traveling for me is a real adventure, and I'm traveling by myself, and we always plan in lots of rest time. But you know what? It doesn't stop me from traveling, because given my health and what's going to happen with my body eventually, I'm going to have a lot of time to look back on my memories. And it doesn't make a lot of sense to not do what I can now. So I'm not going to forget that everything's all right. Everything's all right. And I'm going to go have fun. And on the way back, Linda and I are, the sister trip is driving back across the country. And we are going to stop at the Grand Canyon, and we're going to Winslow, Arizona. Take it easy. Take it easy. And we're going to Graceland. Going to Graceland. Okay, that'll make you seasick. So those are some of the highlights of our trip. We're also going to Santa Fe. If it's not snowing, it could be snowing. That gentleman over there does not know what I'm doing, and he's wondering. But yeah, so do what you can. Can what you do. Have fun. Talk to people. I met somebody who has a business on Instagram, and I met someone else who's an accountant, and I met some other people, and it's very exciting today. And it's freezing here in New York City, compared to my Orlando, and I'm really glad I live there. And yeah, so go have fun. The other one is face everything and recover. Face everything and remember God's got this. Remember you're not alone. Remember you can do it. However you want to do it, but there's another one that's F everything and run, but frankly that one doesn't work. So false evidence appearing real. Fear is the way our brain protects ourselves. But protection is not what we need. What we need is courage. And courage looks at fear and says, yeah, that could happen. or something else could happen, and it could be a blast. You know? And if a glitch happens, well, it's not the end. Is it? It's not the end. So, this is a short one. Have a great day. I miss my puppies, and I miss my hubby, and I miss Sam the eagle already. There was a little kid on the first leg of this trip behind me in the airplane who sounded just like my macaw, because every time the plane went up or down, the little kid went, oh, 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 oh. It was very exciting. So have a wonderful time. Go do something fun. Have courage. It's not the end. Bye.